preparation and our whole mental outlook going into this game was much different and far surpassed what we did in preparation for last weekend. You know, this is a very difficult time for these guys, for all of us. There's only one team that is happy at the end of the year, and that's the team that wins it all. This team has accomplished an awful lot, and I'm very proud of them. I mean, we were the hunted all year long in our league and at times nationally. And not only did these guys did a terrific job throughout the season, but they're great students. We had 19 of our 21 eligible guys make the All-WCHA team, and 3 of our guys are 4.0 students. They're great in the community, and it's just as hard as they worked and as everything they did that we asked of them. It makes it even more difficult to know that this team will not be playing again together. It certainly is a disappointment, but like anything else, we'll bounce back and get ready for our next challenge and wish our IT the best.
George, how impressed were you with RIT, considering this was their first time in the Division I tournament?
There was nothing to be impressed about because we'd seen them on tape, talked to many people who had watched them play, knew they were a very good team, a team that not only won their conference but their conference playoff. They deserved to be in the tournament. Knew it was going to be a very competitive game, a tough game, a game that was going to be close to their campus where they could get fans and things like that. So there was nothing that I saw that we didn't, or what our team saw that we didn't already anticipate, other than the fact that we would not be able to create a little bit more offense, put a few more pucks in the net. We felt that we'd be able to do that a little bit more, at least early, to give us ourselves a little bit of a jump start. But it really, we struggled in doing that. And obviously, the critical error in giving them a puck, an uncontested turnover, where they were able to just come in and take a shot through a double screen for their first goal. For Mark's, I think his first shot on goal. That's not the way you want to start, obviously. But as I said before, I was impressed with our IT when we watched them on tape, and impressed with them today. But not surprised at how they played.
Coach Jason Klump with USCHO, can you just discuss your decision to go one man short on the bench tonight?
Well, we didn't decide to go one man short. We dressed 7 defensemen and 11 forwards, which we've been doing quite a bit over the last month and a half. Chris Nutini, who has been out for almost 5 weeks now, arguably our best defensive defenseman. We decided to dress him after a couple of practices that he went through this week. Even though it was a high ankle sprain that really is a tough, long time injury to overcome, he did dress, and sure enough, I think it was first or second shift, he had an MCL sprain, something completely different. So poor old Chris had some bad luck down the stretch here, but so we were, once Chris went out after the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, we were short at that point, but we dressed the full lineup.
Take one more for Coach in the back there.
Jim Laniszewski, Inside College Hockey. You talked about trying to generate scoring chances, and you thought you might do more of that. Did you change anything tactically? Did you break out, zone entry, any of that?
Not really. I thought that in the first period, I thought that our decision making, especially when we had the puck on the stick, there were times where I think we felt that we didn't have enough time and space in the offensive zone, and it took some ill-advised shots. And I thought we settled down after that first period. but you know, certainly that you know, there were opportunities I thought in the first period where we were just a little bit too anxious in the offensive zone. As a result, really nothing, either the great chance didn't develop, or as it was developing, you know, we mistimed it. So there was nothing really tactically that we did. A couple things that we made an adjustment on because the ice surface itself, the shape of the rink, especially the corners, similar to the kind of corners we played in last weekend. So we talked a little bit about some of the things we want to do in our own zone, coming out of the zone in transition. In the offensive zone, we thought there were certain things we could take advantage of them, but for the most part, very subtle differences, and they were able to handle it.
All right, thank you, Coach.